shoe and she stopped playing. That is not a reason for the officials to stop the game. You just got to throw that shoe away and play one-footed. Able to get the shoe tied up as Labrador goes to the line to shoot 2. First one is up and good. Bullock gives the thumbs up to the official that she's ready to go. Labrador's second is good. Corner 3. The correct score, the score on the screen is not correct. It is 7-3, Falcons lead, 7:25 left, first quarter. A little bit of a full court pressure, which the Falcons did not handle very well the other night, and they've turned it over right there. A few too many steps by Sang. Something that a couple teams have slapped on the Falcons, the 1-2-2 half court 1-3-1, and they've struggled to make the correct decisions out of it. See how they handle that tonight. Ball thrown inside to the post to Hannah. Hannah hit the cutter there. Kreitz is fouled, and they are going to be at the line to shoot 2. Foul picked up by Sunner. Quick sub early. Izzy Nicholson in for Nadia Singh. Kreitz a little long on the first attempt. And another shoe issue for the Coyotes. This time it's Wilding, as she correctly ties the right shoe, and we should be good to go. Second one off right, rebounding, kicked out. Wilding, shoe tied, 3, no good. Ball into the corner, chased down by Bullock. Bullock inside to Martineau. Martineau left-handed, no good. Ball tipped around. Martineau picks it up again. Goes right-handed this time, count it, good. The Coyotes are hitting the glass hard here, creating second chance opportunities for themselves and then getting to the line. 6:56 left here, first quarter. 7-3 Falcons, 7-5 Falcons. When we come back from the Langara timeout, it will be Martineau at the line to shoot 1. Back out of the timeout here, 6:56 left, first quarter, 7-5. Falcons lead. Martineau at the line to finish the N1 play up, shot up, and good. Allowing the Coyotes to get into their press. Ball to Sang. Sang looks middle of the cutter to Pagely. Pagely checked in during the timeout. Back to Labrador. Labrador penetrates, corner. Passes up the 3. Ball is tipped away, loose. Gathered by LaFleur. I believe we thought we had a possession on the shot clock. Karn Dillon, I believe, is the crew chief tonight, going to have a conversation. There is 19 on the shot clock. It's being reset to 19. It will be Falcons ball side out. Looks like the Coyotes in a 2-3 matchup. Ball thrown quickly to the corner to Pagely. Pagely kicks it back. Not a great decision. Ball stolen away, going the other way for the Coyotes. Up and no good. Rebound again by the Coyotes. Back up, no good. Finally gathered by LaFleur. LaFleur up to Sang, right side. Being guarded by Martineau. Kicks it over to Pagely. Pagely looks 3, no. Kicks it back to Nicholson. Nicholson cross-court pass to LaFleur. Looks for the cutting Labrador. Labrador in the corner. Hits Sang on the cut. Turn. Little jumper. No. She throws it down inside of Nicholson. Nicholson looking to get it up and in. Good. 2 for Izzy Nicholson, the freshman from the Valley. Quickly the other way, the Coyotes. Ball was caught there, and the shot attempt was by Bullock. It'll be Coyotes ball 17 on the baseline. Checking in for the first time is Holmes and Mason for the Coyotes. Nice little pass deep inside of Holmes. Left-handed shot missed. Ball's gathered by LaFleur. LaFleur looking. Throws it back to Labrador. Labrador across to Sang. Sang calls for the ball screen. Ball screen with Nicholson. Turns. Left-hand dribble into the key. Little right-handed floater off the glass. No good. Rebound by the Coyotes. Other way push. Martineau. Again going to get herself to the line. Martineau, the American from Burbank, Washington, the Columbia Basin College transfer, a fourth year, 5'7". First shot is up and good. Martineau early showing some veteran leadership to keep the Coyotes trucking along here in the first quarter. 5:43 left, 9-7 Falcons lead. Second one good, 9-8 Falcons lead. Coyotes back into their full court. Trying to get a little bit of pressure and force a pass, get a turnover. Into LaFleur. LaFleur, a little bit of hesitation. Ball's tipped out of bounds, close to a travel, able to throw it up and tipped out of bounds. 16 seconds on the shot clock, 5:34 left here in the first quarter. OC staying in their zone. Ball get back to the corner. Labrador corner, 3 long, no good. Ball's tipped up and around. Paisley comes down with it. Little left-hander off the glass, fouled. Fouls on Okanagan's number 12, Samara Mason, the freshman from Yale Secondary in Abbotsford, at the line for the Falcons. Avani Paisley, the freshman from North Surrey, makes the second. 10-8 Falcons, 5:26 left. Ball swung over to Kreitz. Kreitz swings it all the way back. Mason penetrates baseline. Ball's tipped up and in. Cadence Crane just checked in with the rebound. Kicks it up to Labrador. Labrador looking, picked up her dribble, a little bit of trouble. Flows it over to Sang. Sang calling for the screen, rejects the screen, goes right down the alley, throws it up right-handed, tries to get the hoop in the harm, does not, but will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul for Okanagan is on number 25, Holmes, the freshman from Saskatchewan. First shot is up and good. Second is good. 12-8 Falcons. 5 minutes left here, first quarter. OC's doing a good job of pushing the ball right back off of made baskets. Ball left-handed drive by Bullock. She is fouled. Crane got caught a little flat-footed and will pick up her first. Crane, the freshman from Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. That'll be her first, 4th team. 4:54 here left. 12-8 Falcons lead. Ball's tipped around. Paisley picks it up. Ball's reversed over to Sang. Coach McCalvary doing a little bit of substitution, trying to find a good rotation with Julia Sprott as his longtime starter out of action tonight. Labrador heads in the corner, kicks it back out. Paisley, right side, good. OC right back right away. Wilding crossover, little flip back to Holmes. Holmes takes it up, bucket good. 15-10, Falcons lead. 4:20 left here, first quarter. Sang brings it across. Labrador Calls for the screen from Singh. Rejects it. Cross right, back to the left. Shot no good. Rebound Martinez. Martinez brings the ball up the floor. Guarded by LaFleur. Flips it over to Mason. Mason looks. Nothing. Dribble picked up. Ball gets knocked out of her hand. And then kicks it back out. Up top, Martinez. Martinez throws it far right side. 8 on the shot clock. Penetrate by Wilding. Wilding throws it out of bounds with 4 on the shot clock. Good defensive possession by the Falcons there to keep the ball out of the paint. Checking in for the first time, the second-year guard from RE Mountain Secondary, Emma Wynn. Wynn will be the point. Checking in for Sang. Brings it up, guarded by Martinez. Quarter court right. Looking, side is cleared out, penetrates. Gets a little bit of pressure, a little bit of hand on the hip as she goes up. That'll be a foul. Foul on Havana Martinez. That is her first, 4th team. Went at the line to shoot 2. 15-10 Falcons lead, 3:30 left, first quarter. First shot is up. Good. 16-10 Falcons. Second one is good. Checking in for LaFleur is number 4, Amy Rokosh, the freshman from Holy Cross Secondary in Surrey, British Columbia. Ball into the newly checked in Jessica Tupper. Tupper brings it across right side. Flips it onto the right wing. Left-hand dribble guarded by Paisley. Little handoff to Mason. Mason penetrates right, guarded by Wynn. Doesn't take the shot. Ball's kicked down into the corner to Bullock. Bullock penetrates. We're going to be a foul on Paisley. I believe that's her first personal on Paisley. 5th team. Coyotes will be shooting the rest of the way. Riley Bullock, the second-year forward from OKM in Kelowna, will be at the line to shoot 2. First one is up. Back rim rolls good. 17-11, 3:11 left. Falcons still lead. Rebound by Nicholson on the missed free throw. Over to Wynn. Wynn looking. Cross right side. Calling something out. Looks for Nadia Singh on the back door. Instead, takes it herself all the way to the hoop. Throws it up high on the glass, and it goes in. Good, 19-11. And right back the other way, the Coyotes up to Mason. Misses it deep long. Rebound, put up, no good. Short, rebound, Singh. Falcons have to do a better job on a made bucket, getting somebody back to support the basket. Quickly passed up to Rokosh. Rokosh looking, kicks it back to Singh. Singh, right in her sweet spot at the elbow. Good. Nadia Singh, 21-11, 15 feet, and that is her money shot. Coyotes come back the other way. Quick pass from Tupper to Wilding in the corner. Wilding got caught by the sideline, which tends to get a lot of people here at the Coliseum at Langara College. Coyotes, though, in their 1-2-2. Falcons have had a little bit of trouble with this. Haven't really scored or made them pay. Ball gets reversed. Not a great pass. Ball's thrown back to Wynn. Wynn right up the middle. Creates numbers. 3-on-1. Wynn down to the corner to Nicholson. Nicholson shot fake. Kicks it back out to Wynn. Wynn all the way around the other side to Labrador. Labrador rejects the ball screen. Takes it. Penetrates. Throws it up right-handed. Short. No good. Rebound. Gathered. Wilding. Tupper. Tupper up to Martineau. Back to Tupper. Tupper left side. Down in the corner to Wilding. Wilding throws it inside to Henna. Henna throws it up, no good. Oh, Nicholson with the rebound doesn't see that there's nobody there on the outlet pass, and the ball's chased down by Labrador. Labrador about, we're close to an 8. 16, they just got it across. 1:48 left, 21-11. Falcons lead. Wynn on the penetration, kicks it back. Ball's on the right side. Labrador with the ball screen, looking. Comes off the Nicholson ball screen, penetrates all the way left, tries a little slot pass to Singh, doesn't get it. Coming the other way. Coyotes with a 3-on-1, easy rebound there for Kreitz. Kreitz throws it up, no good. Ball's taken down by Martineau, and again, Martineau going to go to the line to shoot 2. That is Rokosh's first foul. Rokosh did a pretty good job not giving something up there, but not being, his teammates did not come back and support on that transition. 1:27 left here, first quarter, 21-11, Falcons lead. Martineau makes the first free throw of 2 coming out of the timeout. 1:27 left, 21-12. Now Falcons lead. Maddie Murray checking in for the Falcons for the first time tonight. Second shot is up. Short front rim, rebound, Singh. Over to Rokosh. A little bit of pressure, a little bit of man pressure. Turns her once. Rokosh, good job bringing it across. Trying to get into the offense, ball back to Wynn. Wynn up top, 11 on the shot clock. Wynn, dribble right. Little keep, goes to the hoop, throws it up, creates the contact there, will go to the line to shoot 2. That foul is on number 5, Wilding. Wilding, the 5th year from just down the road at Eric Hamber Secondary in Vancouver, BC. That is her first. Emma went up the line. First one is up and rattles in and out, no good. 21-12, a minute 8 left, first quarter. Wynn, second shot. Just squeaks it in over the top of the rim. Good. 22-12, Falcons 10-point lead. Coyotes right back the other way. Up the court to Hopia. Hopia checked in for the first time. Ball's rebounding along. Shot clock at 13 now. Back up top to Wilding. Wilding down in the corner looking to Henna. Henny looking for cutters. Back out top to Hopia. Hopia penetrates, step through, blocked by Singh. Ball's thrown back up just in time of the shot clock violation, and then the ball's going to be tracked down by Wilding. Wilding penetrates, little right hand scoop, and good. I want to thank David Tolentino, the wonderful staff member here at Langara College, for fixing the score by. The score on your screen and time is correct. Nadia Singh in her sweet spot, in and out, no good. Rebound, Martineau. Martineau pushes it the other way, up to Kreitz. Kreitz throws it down, gets it back, kicked out to Henna. Henna in the corner, back over to Hopia. Hopia off the screen, looking for Martineau on the back door, doesn't get it. Ball's reversed to the top to Martineau. Martineau left-hand drive. Shot clock is off. 3, 2, 1, 3, left side, no good. Rebound by Wynn, and that is the end of the first quarter. The end of one, it's 22-12, Falcons lead. We will be right back to start the second quarter. Welcome back for the start of the second quarter. 22-12 Falcons lead. I believe the score on your is correct and the time looks like we're working. Shot top of the key off the glass. Good by Martineau. 22-14. Back to the press. See how the Falcons handle it here in the second quarter. Ball thrown all the way over to Coach McCalvary. He was wide open, but he is not the target that you want at that point. Got to get cutters to the middle and throw it up the sideline. Right side, Martineau. Martineau off the ball screen. Martineau kicks it back over to Wilding. Wilding, left-hand penetration, throws it up, blocked by Singh. Labrador, left side. Dribble handoff to Lafleur. Lafleur off the ball screen from Singh. Looking inside, not there. 12 on the shot clock. Ball's thrown over. Labrador calls the screen for Singh. Crossover, right to left, penetrate, and throws it back out of bounds. Back-to-back turnovers to start the half here for the Falcons. Not great. Coach McCalvary making a quick sub, going back to Nisa Sunner, who started for the first time. Martineau being guarded tightly by Lafleur. Right side, Pagely picking up. A little bit of cut, not quite picked up. Ball's dropped, rolling around. Pagely comes up with it, throws it up to Sang. Sang with numbers the other way. Sang, right-hand side, flips it up. Good! Count it. I'd like to welcome my broadcast partner tonight, Paul Eberhardt, join us. A little bit of traffic in the Vancouver area. Free throw is good by Sang, 25-14.
You got to love that Friday West Vancouver traffic over the Lionsgate Bridge.
Followed up by Fortnite. Ball is thrown up. Coach Eberhardt, the longtime PACWEST coach at Capilano College at the time. Was it a university before you left?
It just became a university in the last couple of years.
And then came over here to the Vancouver campus of Langara College and won himself a national championship, 2014, up in Squamish, British Columbia. Ball's reversed over to Sang. I want to welcome Paul to the broadcast. Sang kicks it over to Singh. Singh corner, sweet spot. A little tough and no good. Ball's chased down by OC. I've got the wrong. Back over to Sang up top. Sang over to Sunner. Sunner looking for the cutter inside to Pagely. Pagely blocked and out of bounds off of her hand. Looks like the block is on number 8. She got a block by Bullock, but for
looks like the trail official rather strangely had a block foul on that. It looked like a pretty clean block.
Looked clean. Coach Genie not happy with that call. We'll have a tie-in here with Coach Genie and Coach Eberhardt going back to the Capilano Quest days where Coach Genie was a member of the exhibition squad at the Quest University.
The Commodies.
To get into the BCCA
That's
at
right.
the time.
Yeah.
He was a member as a freshman before transferring out when the new coach was brought in. Second shot up by Pagely is good, 27-14.
I'd forgotten about that, Mr. Shook. I'd forgotten about that.
Well, we'll have to talk about how the Quest University, now defunct Commodies, got their first ever exhibition win.
I don't think we'll be talking about that tonight. I don't remember it, to be honest with you.
That's why you forgot all about it.
It's a blank.
Up top to Martineau. Martineau swings the ball right side to Kreitz. Kreitz back up top to Holmes. Holmes swings it back to Martineau. Martineau, little flick off the ball screen into Holmes. Holmes rips it over, left-handed off the glass, a little strong. Ball's rebounding, kicked out over the top.
It's going to be shot clock violation.
There it is. Little strong there on the step through by Holmes, the 6-foot freshman out of Saskatchewan.
Yeah, and I don't think the OC women realized that that shot never hit the rim, and so they didn't get a shot off.
Back to the press, which the Falcons have not handled very well here in the early going. Ball's reversed, and we're going to be close to a violation, and there is the 8 count. It's closer to a 10-14 on the clock when the whistle is finally blowing. Not getting the cutters to the middle, coach, and they're not getting the ball up the sideline. They're just kind of staring at it and It was a struggle. It's been the last couple weeks. They've had,
yeah,
they've
it
had
has
trouble.
been. They've struggled with turnovers kind of all year long.
Ball back, Martineau, the fourth-year guard from the NWAC. Throws it inside to Holmes. Holmes spins, right hand, throws it up and good.
A nice post move there. Gave a little shoulder fake left and spun back right, put it off the glass.
OC back into their press. Queenie Salazar in for the first time, dribbles across half court and dribbles it off her foot. Dribbled right into the trap zone there and turned it over off her foot. Falcons still with the 11-point lead here, though, early in the second quarter. Martineau swings it over to Kreitz and gets it back. Then receives the ball screen from Holmes. Step back, three deep, a little long. Rebounded by Sunner. Sunner pushes it with numbers. Sunner's going to hold up, call something out. 18 on the shot. Ball's reversed over to Salazar. Salazar looks for inside cutter, no good. Looks for a second cutter, no good. Penetrate, right hand, doubled by Holmes. Holmes getting it called for a little bit of a foul there. That's going to be the third team foul of this quarter for the Coyotes. Shot clock back to 14 on the foul. Paisley to inbound. Salazar on the zipper cut, reverses it over to LaFleur. LaFleur, dribble handoff. Sunner steps right into the three. Good. Nisa Sunner for three. Falcons up 14.
And that's a good sign for the Lady Falcons because they've really struggled shooting the three ball this year.
Ball inside again and getting themselves back to the line again for the OC Coyotes is number 5, Wilding, the fifth year from Eric Hamber.
Also known as the Griffins. Like my former school, the R.C. Palmer Griffins, Eric Hamber, also the Griffins.
Interesting that two schools that close with the same nickname. The Coyotes had 12 points in the first quarter, 5 of them coming from the line. They got to the line 13 times in the first quarter, but only converted on 5. Something to watch as the game goes on. Back into their press. Ball gets reversed over to LaFleur. LaFleur looks for Salazar on the cutter. Comes back to the same way to LaFleur. LaFleur now 3-on-2 the other way. Stop, pop, good.
That was great press break there. They reversed the ball. They didn't dribble into the trap, and then they attacked it for the little short pull-up jumper.
And as the Coyotes have done a lot, they push it right back on the make. Ball's missed left wing Mason, and then it looked like it was just off the fingers of three. Then a three hit by OC, 32-20.
Yeah, Caitlin McEwen with that three off the offensive board.
Ball's reversed, comes across half court over to Sunner. Sunner, right hand dribble, reverses it over to Nadia Singh. Singh penetrates right, and then right again, got her little 15-footer on the step through, no good. Rebound by Wilding. Wilding kicks it out. Back to the right. Open shooter, corner, Mason, three. No good, in and out. Ball's tipped around and gathered by Salazar. About halfway here through the first quarter, Salazar bring it up the right-hand side and then throws it off the thigh of Wilding. It'll be Falcons' ball with 17 on the shot. Coach McCavalry instructing the troops what to do. Paisley to inbound. OC showing man. Inbound to Singh. Singh reverses it over to LaFleur. LaFleur back to Salazar. Three, good!
Yeah, good down screen there was set by Singh, and she came right off that screen and banged a three.
Look, that puts the Falcons at 4 of 8 from 3 on the night. Penetrate again, little right-handed floater, tough shot there. That was Wilding for her 5th point of the night. Paisley brings it across, swings it over to Salazar. Salazar getting a few minutes tonight with Julia Sprott being out of the lineup. Tries a little slot pass to Singh. The ball is stolen and ripped away from her, taken full to court. Back to Mason. Mason looks inside, throws it up, no good. That was Holmes on the initial shot. And then we have a pushing foul on the Falcons. That is on Paisley. That is Paisley's second. Wynn checking in for Salazar, where Labrador is going to come in and take Paisley. A little conversation here. Karn Dillon, the longtime PACWEST official, checking to make sure the shot clock and the fouls are correct, and they are. Ball is inbounded, quick throw it inside, but ball is poked out by the Falcons. Ball swings up top to Henny. Henny, right-hand dribble, kicks it back out to Wilding. Wilding penetrates, right-handed floater off the glass, good. Every time that Langara seems to hit a big three, OC comes back with a bucket to keep themselves within 3 or 4 possessions.
Yeah, the scoring pace in this quarter, they're kind of trading baskets with each other right now.
Falcons have the 10-point lead at the half, or at the quarter. Ball's kicked out to Paisley. Paisley, left-hand quarter to LaFleur. LaFleur back to Paisley on the relocation. Bounce top of the rim, no good. Kick back up. LaFleur throws it back up again, no good off the glass. Rebound pulled down and ripped away by Holmes. Holmes throws it up quickly, and then the ball is tipped out of bounds on transition D. It'll be OC ball, 18 on the shot.
Of course, last week our Lady Falcons picked up their first win, beating Camosun 68-48. They then lost in the back-to-back on the next day, on the Saturday. And OC, their last action was also against Camosun, and they were swept by the Chargers. So this is a big game because one of these teams, Cap is, I do that sometimes. Langara 1 game behind in the standings with OC right now, correct?
I believe so. I believe the Falcons, yes, with 6 of the 7 teams going to the provincial tournament hosted by Okanagan College in March in Kelowna. Sang swings it over to Singh. Singh looks for the cutter, has Wynn wide open, left-handed shot blocked. Ball's gathered by Wilding. Wilding brings it out. Hits the trail. Back down into the corner. Bullock, right-hand shot, no good. Over the rim, strong. Rebounded by Singh. Labrador looking, penetrate right. Holds up between the wickets. Has the ball screen, comes left, back to her right between the legs. Guarded nicely by Henna. Ball's kicked to Sang. Sang over to Wynn. 8 on the shot clock. Wynn, top of the key, kicks it out. Sang, 3, left side, short.
So it looks like we have an unsporting foul.
Back on Nisiak.
I think she just I think she was behind the Langara player there and just sort of gave her a 2-hand shove to the ground.
So unsporting, which would be 2 free throws instead of the technical, which is only the 1. And so Emma Wynn will go
and
to the
of course they get the ball back.
And they will get the ball.
Possession of the ball. So a chance to get a little separation here for Langara.
Wynn misses the first one wide right. Referees need to re-clear. Second shot is up and good. Falcons up 12. It'll be the Falcons ball sideline. Up to Singh, right 15-footer, just left. Probably forced that a little bit. Was open on the straight out of the inbounds, but not quite there. Ball brought back. Martineau throws it all the way across. Left side 3, long by Martinez. Tracked down by Martineau. Martineau guarded by Sang. Throws it inside to Holmes. Holmes tries to force it inside to her post partner, Henne, and the ball is tipped out of bounds. 9 on the shot clock. Nine on the shot, Martineau. Little screen the screener action. Ball gets thrown over the top to Martinez. The ball is tipped out of bounds by Emma Wynn. Yeah, the Falcons at 2 and 6 are 1 game behind the 3 and 7 Coyotes right now. Big series before they head back up towards the end of the season in Kelowna. Shot clock violation again. Good job by Emma Wynn there on the backside to box out on that miss. Just over 2 minutes here to go until half. Little full court man picked up by the Coyotes. Wynn brings it across right side. Swing it over to Sang. Sang top of the key. Crossovers right to left. Goes in on three. Throws it up. No good. Ball's gathered by Henny. Henny throws it up to Martineau. Martineau fakes the dribble handoff. Penetrates, then throws it inside. Nice little pass there. Holmes gets fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, it was a nice little move there. Making the Langara player think she was going to hand it off and then just keeping it and driving and forcing the help over and then dishing it. That's a nice little play.
So we'll have Holmes coming back to shoot 2 after this timeout taken by Coach Genie. Welcome back from the OC timeout. Left-handed free throw up and good by Holmes. Probably going to see something here as a full court press based on the timeout that was called by Coach Genie. Second free throw, pure and good. 10-point lead. Get a sub for the shooter, will allow you to set up the press.
Yeah, it looks like a little 1-2-2 or 1-3-1 half court maybe.
Ball's thrown to the Wynn in the middle, brings it across, has numbers. I didn't think that was going to get through to Nicholson. Nicholson just misses it. Ball rebounded by Kreitz. Kreitz brings it out. Slowly across half court, guarded by Sang, looking for Martineau. Ball is denied by LaFleur. Instead, the ball gets thrown up top and dribbled around. Ball was lost by Henny, knocked away by Nicholson, and here comes Wynn the other way. Wynn over to LaFleur. LaFleur back up top to Wynn. Out on the perimeter to Nicholson. Nicholson tries to throw it inside to Wynn, a little too high. Turnover. And OC has a chance now to cut it.
A little surprised to see Nicholson out on the perimeter there.
She didn't look too comfortable looking for that pass there. Ball's reversed over to Martineau. Martineau tries to go. Good double team to keep her out of the paint. Then the penetration by Bullock. Bullock throws it up left-handed. No good. Rebound by Henny. Henny throws it up and good. 8-point lead now. Just under a minute to go. Back to the 1-2-2. Sang right up into the trapping spot. Here comes OC on the double team. LaFleur throws it cross court, down inside Nicholson. Good. 2. A little bit of a tough cross court pass there, but they're able to score. And then quickly the other way, OC pushes it back up. 30 seconds left here in the first half outside to Henny. Henny looking, throws over to Martineau. Martineau off the ball screen. Left-handed dribble, pop up from the elbow, no good. Ball is pushed and rebounded by Martinez. 12 on the shot clock, 10-second differential. And then penetration there by Bullock. She is fouled. She will go to the line. That foul is on Labrador.
Langara actually got quite lucky. They got caught napping in transition, and if it wasn't for a little bit of a mishandle on the ball handle, that would have been a layup by the Coyotes.
Be interesting to see what each team does at halftime with a couple of those cross-court passes getting through, whether Coach Genie's going to be able to get them to cheat up a little bit and get that steal, or Coach McGillivray will talk about not making that pass against the 1-2-2.
Yeah.
One shot left here, 10-point lead for the Falcons, 19.5. Shot is back rim, no good, and Henny just powers through, gets the rebound, left-handed up and off the glass. Allows them to get back
it looked like Cadence Crane there just lost her balance on the box out, and that's why she was able to get around her.
Labrador cross court to Rokosh. Rokosh kicks it back and misses Sang. It was kind of caught in between both Wynn and Sang. Throws it out of bounds, 2.4 on the clock. Let's see what the Coyotes are able to do.
Rokosh, I thought, had a really good look at a corner three there, and she decided to pass it up and try a dribble and then turned it over. been much better off just taking that shot.
So now, Coach, we're going to stay here. Coach Genie calls a timeout. Ball is going to be just across half court, 2.4. Coach Eberhardt, what do you think he's going to be drawing up here for them to get some sort of shot?
Well, I mean, 2.4 is quite a bit of time. So I'm going to guess that they're probably going to look to maybe run somebody off a baseline screen, try to get the ball in the wing or corner, and then just let that player go one-on-one for a pull-up or a kick inside if the help comes. I think that's probably what I'd try. Because if you give it too close to the center area there, then you're kind of limiting what your options are. So maybe a baseline cutter and then look for a high post flash, something like that. What would you run here, Coach?
Well, I think the big thing is, like you said, you got to get somebody on the cut that's moving towards.
Right.
You don't want somebody cutting back towards half court because then you have
Right.
to turn around and go 180 the other direction. So get something with some momentum, but also look for that person setting the screen to pop. And you might be able to get something quickly back to the inbounder. Looks like
now this is weird.
We're gonna see
they're lining up a 1-4 across center. So, and Langara smartly, they're just saying, okay, we're just going to go back. Like, look where they're all starting. I don't know how they're going to get anything
it looks
out
like
of
it's
this.
almost like a football play, a little quad right, and then the ball is tipped out by Crane. But that's kind of an advancement. We still got 1.7. So now you have plenty of time for a catch and shoot and even a shot fake and a dribble possibly.
Yeah, let's see what they got. This is right in the play bag. You should have something from this spot on the floor, right? That's not it.
And a deep heave three, just a little short there. So we go into halftime with the Falcons leading 38-30. We'll be joining you right back here at the start of the second half for this Okanagan College Coyotes Langara Falcons women's PACWEST basketball game. Welcome back to the start of the second half between the Okanagan College Coyotes and the Langara College Falcons. It will be Langara ball with the 8-point lead. Ball inside to Singh. Singh throws it up just inside the key. Good first possession there. Good first possession there for the Falcons. Up 10. Martineau brings it across half court. Guarded by LaFleur. Ball thrown to the right side. Down in the corner. Rip and go baseline. Guarded by Sang. Spin. No good. Throws it up. Off. Gets her own rebound. Kicks it back out. Left side three by Bullock. Rattles in and out. No good. Pulled away by Labrador. Labrador left side with numbers. Labrador all the way right-handed. Short. No good. Rebound by Martineau. Martineau coming the other way. Quickly up to Bullock. Bullock. Scoop through. Right-handed. No good. Ball's tipped around. Rebounded by that was Holmes. Ball is finally rebounded by Nadia Singh. Up to Sang. Sang throws it up on the glass. Good. Falcons back out to a 12-point lead.
Nice jump stop there, a little pump fake, get herself set so she could finish that power move inside.
Falcons led by as much as 15 in the first half. Penetrate by Bullock, throws it up off the back of the iron. Good. Bullock with her first bucket of the night. 10-point lead Falcons. Sang brings the ball across. Left side, quarter court, Labrador, top of the key. Reverses it all the way over to Sunner. Sunner looks for the cutter, throwing inside, back outside, corner three, Sang. Good. Drops it in, hangs the net. A little bit of full court pressure. Martineau quickly throws the ball up the floor. Wilding guarded by Sang. Little blur screen. Throws it into the corner. Corner three is up and short. Rebounded. Sunner. Sunner with her fifth rebound of the night, but we get a turnover. Turnover back to ball's gathered by Sang. Sang guarded by Martineau, quarter court right. Throws it on the wing to LaFleur. LaFleur, baseline drive, doubled. Kicks it back out to Singh. Singh back to the basket at the elbow. Kicks it up top to Sunner. Sunner, right, step back. Nice little bounce pass inside to the cutting Nadia Singh. Good.
Classic high pick and roll there. Beautiful play. Nice bounce pass inside for the layup.
Singh had missed her last four shots. See if they can get her going after making her first jumper. Ball gets all the way reversed around for Wilding. Open three. Short. No good. Up. Rebounded. No good. Rebounded by Singh. The Coyotes were 2 for 12 in the first half from three. Still struggling to get going from deep. Sang brings it across. Loses control of the ball over to Singh. Singh, left elbow. Over to LaFleur. LaFleur, penetrate, left hand, stops. Hits a cutting Labrador, pull-up jumper short. Ball's chased down by Martineau. Martineau with numbers the other way. Comes to the left elbow. Throws it back to a cutting Wilding. Wilding runs somebody over and gets called for the offensive foul.
You know, it's kind of interesting right now. Okanagan's actually doing a lot of good things. Like they're really winning the battle of the boards. They got 15 offensive boards in that first half, and they've got a bunch here, but they're capitalizing on none of it. They're missing every shot they're taking.
And they've had some good looks, great opportunities, and they've done a good job on a make to push it back the other way. And then when they score, they get the opportunity to get themselves into that press, which has given Langara some troubles because Langara in the first half did turn the ball over 10 times. Ball up top to Singh. Singh over to Sang. Sang, three, right side. Just a little bit outside. Ball's gathered and brought up the floor by Holmes. Holmes all the way to the 10, picks up the foul on Singh. We're going to have baseline out of bounds.
I mean, and I think, too, if we also look, I mean, right now, for the game, Langara is shooting 41%, and Okanagan's shooting 23%.
The big thing for the Falcons is they've struggled to shoot from three, but they've been smart, and now they are, I believe, 6 for 10 from three tonight. He's shooting a whopping 60%, where you're happy to get out of there shooting 35.
Yeah, in past games, they've kind of taken some tougher, some bad threes. Tonight, they're shooting a high percentage because they're taking good shots.
Good defensive possession, forced what would have been a shot clock violation, which would have been the third of the game. Balls of Sunner up to Sang. Sang settles things down, passes the ball to the wing to Sunner. Sunner up top to Pagely. Pagely over to LaFleur. LaFleur looking for the cutter off that high post, thrown up by Pagely. Good.
Nice little cross screen there. Beautiful finish, too.
Pagely with now 8 on the night to
Great block there from Nadia Singh. I thought she threw that away.
Ball's gathered by just across half court in time by Sang. Sang off Singh's ball screen. Looking for on the roll. She got held up a little bit. Back to Paisley, left-handed, deep three off the glass.
You know you're having a good night when that one goes down, and I figured Coach Jeannie would get a timeout because Langara has opened up this half on a 14-2 run.
We'll be right back here after the OC timeout. 52-32, Falcons lead. Langara showing some pressure here after the timeout. Ball's across over to Kreitz. Kreitz being guarded by Wynn. Left-hand dribble back to the right. Looking for somebody. Swings it over to Wilding. Wilding with her back. Over to Kreitz. Kreitz penetrates right hand. Flips it off the glass. No good. A little strong. Ball's pulled down by LaFleur. LaFleur across half court. Quarter court right. Calling out the play. Takes it herself all the way right-handed, throws it off the glass and good, rattles in.
That was a tough finish. She finished that over two Coyote players there. Nice job.
Wilding back the other way. Throws it on the right side to Kreitz. Kreitz back over up top to Hopia. Hopia all the way around in the corner, back to Wilding. Wilding looking for the backcourt cutter. Nice little opportunity to score there. It goes off of her hands, out of bounds, Langara ball. She had Bullock on the cut, just couldn't quite get the pass there.
Yeah, nothing going right for the OC ladies right now. Nothing at all.
Ball's brought across, double team, back to Wynn. Wynn. Dribble right-handed, head down, dribbled right into a little bit of trouble, but got herself bailed out by the foul there. That is the second foul for Kreitz.
Leading scorers, by the way, after halftime were Wilding with 8 and Martina with 8 for Okanagan, and 6 points for Sunner and Paisley and Emma Nagayan for Langara.
Langara ball, baseline. Sang comes over the top. They throw it right into Singh. Singh keeps it high, throws it off the glass, no good. Ball's chased down and knocked out by Rokosh, but it was touched by her last. Super aggressive play there by Rokosh. Rokosh, I believe, the niece of local referee Kerry Rokosh.
And former SFU player as well.
Correct. All the way coast to coast, out of transition, been a bit of an issue so far tonight.
And I think they scored with about 9.5. So that's been 5 minutes since they last scored for OC here. So much needed basket there.
Bullock at the line to finish the N1. Shot is up and pure. Good. See if they pick up, and it looks like they're back to the 1-2-2. Over to Sang. They're taking away the middle cutter. Sang. Double. The ball is tipped and stolen. Coming the other way is OC. Over to Mason. Mason on the right side, guarded by Sang. Back to Bullock. Bullock, baseball pass across. Up to the top of the key to Hopia. Hopia turns the ball over. Here comes LaFleur the other way. All the way, a little bump. Able to draw the foul and go to the line, but just not enough to get it up on the glass and score it.
You know, you had mentioned this, right, that the pressure had been giving Langara trouble in the first half, but they haven't been scoring. So they finally score, and they put the pressure on, and they get an immediate turnover. So my question is, maybe they need to consider putting that pressure on in a dead ball situation to try to create some tempo and get some easier baskets.
Yeah, It's when the ball's not going through, the easier opportunity you can create for yourself, and a lot of that starts like on the defensive end. Find a way to create those turnovers. First one is missed by LaFleur. Coach McGallery just had a huddle with the other 4 players. Second one is missed. Ball's brought up by Mason. Mason. Penetration by Bullock. Bullock down into the corner. Corner 3 by Hoppy is no good. Rattled off. Rebound by Kreitz. Kreitz throws it up. No good. Singh tears down the board. Looking for her guard. To Labrador. Labrador pushes it right hand, right side. Dribble handoff to LaFleur. LaFleur getting the cleanup screen from Singh. Look a little high-low. Throws it inside. Singh off the glass. Good. Get Nadia Singh into that position on the right or left side baseline or the elbow, and they got a great opportunity to score. And some fantastic pressure there causes the turnover by LaFleur.
Yeah, Maddie Murray did not get back in bounds, and the ball touched her while her foot was still out, so that's a good call. Sorry, that wasn't Murray. That was Riley Bullock. Sorry,
yeah,
wrong team.
Murray would be the Falcon sniper.
Well, you know, those black and white uniforms are pretty close in color. It's easy to get mixed up.
Singh with the ball up top to Sang. Sang quarter court right. Oh, rip and just rips the ball right to left to go.
That was almost a face mask.
Yeah. You know, I mean,
throw the flag.
That's a 15-yarder in your first personal foul. That is the 4th foul on the Coyotes. Pagey right into the elbow, back into the corner. Labrador, baseline, throws the drift. Out to LaFleur. LaFleur one more, wide open, Sang 3. A little strong, no good. Ball is ripped down and rebounded by Wilding. Wilding brings it up. Wilding reverses the ball over. Inside to Martineau. Martineau with double team, turns, nothing there, throws it back out. Henny turns, spins on Singh, throws it up, good. Martineau caused some trouble early and looked like the double team down low. She was able to find the open player at the top of the key. Back into the pressure. Falcons able to hand it. Sang back in the corner. Nice shot fake, gets her up in the air, goes by her, misses a little strong. Rebound taken by Tupper. Tupper throws it up. Wilding back over to Martineau. Martineau open 3, rattles in and out, no good. Singh tries to get the rebound, but ripped away by Mason. Mason up, throw high on the glass. Singh finally gathers it and comes up with it. Falcons up 19. Sang across half court. Over to Labrador. Labrador looks. There it is, right into the sweet spot. Nadia Singh long. Struggling tonight from there. We're usually probably around a 70%.
That's usually her favorite shot.
OC back the other way quickly. Wilding, left hand, penetrates in the corner. Martineau open 3, got it.
Well, a rare 3-ball made by the Lady Coyotes there.
Allowing them to get into the press. They throw it right into the trap zone, but LaFleur's able to rip and go right by Henny, throw it up a little strong off the glass. Ball's tipped around, and Tupper comes up with the ball in the corner. Brings it out over to Mason. Mason up to Wilding. Wilding shot fake, goes by, tries to feed Martineau in the middle, doesn't get it. Here comes the other way, racing the other way. A little Euro step through, and LaFleur gets the bucket this time.
And LaFleur just way too quick there.
Ball quickly up the other way, though. Wilding with a little step through left-hander. Not doing a good job in transition, are they, Coach?
No, they fell asleep after that made basket.
Falcons still up 16. Sang picks her dribble up, double teamed up top. Count is on. Tries to throw it over to LaFleur, doesn't cut. Stolen by Wilding. Wilding left to right dribble, throws it up right-handed. Blocked by Sang, gets it back, and then gets run over and knocked out of bounds by her own teammate.
Yeah, unfortunately she had her own rebound after the block, but she got body checked there by Martineau and knocked her out of bounds.
Couple subs. Maddie Murray now checking in for the Falcons. And checking in for the OC Coyotes is number 25, Holmes, who had a very big game in the first quarter. First half was 6 points as one of their leading scorers. Ball right across half court, throwing down to Wynn. Wynn has a cutting wide open Sang, a little long, but then a little give and go back to her, then hit front rims, it gets her own rebound. Being guarded by Holmes. Holmes was a little bit over the top, and Wynn is able to draw the foul and go to the line for 2. That is Mason's 4th personal foul here in the third quarter. Looks like
tough to pick that one up with only 49 seconds to go.
See if looks like Coach Genie is trying to get a sub in here. He was a little late getting her to the table there. Not happy. Coach Genie's not happy with some calls. It is 5-2 in team fouls, but Langara has been an aggressor in attacking and drawing those fouls. Second shot by Wynn is up. No good. So now Mason will have to stay on the floor with her fourth. Maddie Murray throws it up, no good. Rebound by Sang. Sang blocked, and then we've got a jump ball. Fantastic job there by Sang. Sang at 5'3" was able to draw the rebound with the taller 6 foot.
Yeah, Coach Cam wanted her a little over the back call there, but the referee saying nope. She had the ball held up, jump ball.
Martineau tries to feed it across, tipped out of her hand, 2-on-1 the other way. Sang has Paisley, throws it up for Paisley, left-hander, good. Falcons with a little bit of token pressure. Martineau crosses right to left across half court. Ball's in the corner, back out Martineau. Martineau over all the way around the corner to, hard to read some of these numbers. Back in the corner, Martineau, no good, gets her own rebound off the front of the rim. Finally chased down by Labrador. Labrador to Sang. 2 on the game clock, up and at the buzzer.
Oh,
good.
baby! She showed super composure there, eh? There wasn't much time on the clock, but she came to a jump stop. She gave a little pump fake to create space and got it off just in time.
Able to hit it there, so going into the fourth quarter, the Falcons will come out on defense with a 22-point lead. Start of the fourth quarter, 64-42.
Yeah, that was a very solid quarter for the Falcons as they outscored the Coyotes 24-14.
Sang with that three up to 13 right now to lead the Falcons going in. We got another jump ball. Should be.
And you know, we talked about turnovers. Langara did a better job. They only had 2 turnovers that quarter. Conversely, Okanagan actually had 6 that quarter.
And they were able to convert the majority of those turnovers. Bullock inside throws it a little hard off the knees of Holmes. Back to Bullock, able to recover and go in and score it. OC's going to have to make a run here early in the first couple minutes. 1-2-2 press, barely got across to Wynn. Wynn penetrates, goes up, tries to split and goes up against 2 and travels. Had an open shooter in the corner.
Yeah, you're right. She tried to split, like you said, instead of just kicking it out for the open 3. Well, for OUC to have a legitimate shot at this, they got to get it to within 10 by about the 5 or 4 minute mark. We'll see if they can do it.
Inside, a little strong, left-handed by Holmes, gets her own rebound, throws it up and draws the foul. This is another way to do it, is to go to the line and score points while the clock doesn't tick down. That's Wynn's second foul, first team of the half. Holmes, the 6-footer from Saskatchewan, at the line to shoot 2. Lefty, first one up short. Second one up and good, rattles in. They're able to get into their 1-2-2 press. Pagelians bounce to Sang. Back to Pagely. Looking middle, and the ball is stolen. Throws it right into the hands of Kreitz. Kreitz throws it back to Tupper. Tupper back to Kreitz. Kreitz penetrates. Over to Wilding. Wilding, left-handed drive. Looks to turn and throw it back. Instead, she throws it off of Holmes' knee
and
out of bounds.
This is what we were seeing before, too. They can't take advantage of these live ball turnovers, and they're just giving it right back. I don't know if you saw that. I don't know if you saw that. That was kind of funny. Paisley was trying to cut, and Kreitz kind of gave her a bump, and the referee warned both of them, even though she did nothing.
Ball across the Labrador, reverses to Pagely. Pagely does not take Maddie Murray's ball screen, throws up a 3, doesn't even draw iron. Ball comes the other way. Here come the Coyotes, all the way down in the right-hand quarter to Wilding. Wilding over and tries to hit Bullock. Bullock tries to throw it across the top. Not there. The ball's now rattling around up top. Holmes picks it up finally. Guarded by Pagely. Backs her down, left-handed, a little short. And ball gets picked up again. Thrown up, no good. And then the ball gets stolen by Sang. Sang sneaks in there and steals the ball from Holmes.
Again, showing her quickness with her hands there. Can't be bringing that ball down if you're the bigger players.
Sang over to Labrador, slows it down. Pagely looking for the cutter. Ball gets looking to reverse. Second cutter, no good. 7-6 on the shot clock. Labrador wide open 3. In and out, no good. Rebound, Holmes. Holmes looking for a guard. Nobody seems to want to come back for the ball. Holmes dribbles it all the way across, guarded by Murray. Holmes over to Tupper. Tupper back up top to Wilding. Wilding guarded by Labrador. All the way in the corner. Looks like that was a deep 3. Oh. And this is going to be an interesting call because it was a box out on a deep 3 and she came over her back. Are we going to get an offense or defensive foul?
I don't know here, truthfully. I think let's find out. Yeah, and I think that's the right call.
I believe you have to.
That's the right call. She didn't undercut her.
No, she had her position.
I think that's the right call. But it looked it looked like maybe she'd backed into her, but I think that was definitely the right call.
But fantastic effort by Kreitz to crash the boards there and trying to get something going for teammates. That is her third foul, and they do have another opportunity to cause another turnover against the pressure, and they almost get one there at half court. A little bit of a tough one, and it is a turnover. And they're going to go the other way, and it's going to be an uncontested layup there by number 1, Havana Martinez, the freshman from KSS in Kelowna.
And Coach McGivery not wanting to mess around. He's taking the timeout right away to get his young team settled again.
It just seems like the cuts are coming underneath the defenders, so they're not able to make a straight line cut. They got to get that face cut to get somebody open, and they're a little slow, it seems like, making the decision when they do or do not hit the cutter there, Coach.
Yeah, they're a little unsure of themselves, and if they just reverse the ball and then don't force it, reverse it again, that's usually when they have some success. But when they start going a little bit faster, that's when they seem to make the mistakes.
64-47, it'll be Langara, or believe me, OC's ball coming right out of the timeout. 7:23 left here in the game. We got orange and purple. Orange or purple?
Oh, purple? I'll go purple. Yeah, I'll go purple.
No, you. Yeah, you have it. And then regular or salt and vinegar?
I'm good with either. What do you want?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
All right.
Grab something. OC back into their 1-2-2. Salazar just checked in, looks middle cutter, not there. Ball gets reversed all the way to the second side. Looking middle cutter, quick reversal, and the Sunner is going to get caught and able to throw it up and over just as the 8 seconds would have expired. Labrador with the ball, but now the same problem. There's going to be 10 on the shot clock. Salazar with the ball up top. Throws it in the corner to Sunner. Sunner looking up top to Wynn. Wynn with 4 on the shot clock over to Sunner. Sunner with 2 on the shot clock. Longs, a little bit of rush, but the rebound by Wynn. Great effort by Wynn. Double team, tries to go by and goes right by and throws it up and in. Runs into Martinez and scores the bucket. Martinez is down.
She went into her pretty hard there. Coach Genie wanting an offensive foul there. I think he has the case for that, but yeah, she got winded.
I think the determination is a little bit of contact. Is she in or out of that restricted arc? And I think for the officials, it's a little bit of a tough one here, not being able to get as deep on the baseline with the tight walls here at the Coliseum at Langara.
The Coliseum? Oh, okay.
Well, it's about that old.
It's about that old. Yes, that's fair. Yeah, I just used to call it the dungeon, but
there's a possibility we might play in the big gym tomorrow night. We'll have to talk to you, the director of athletics and student engagement, Jake McCallum, about that, if we can get the keys to the big gym.
Hey, listen, I remember when they were doing all the planning for Langara and all that. I think this was about 15 years ago. They were saying, 2036 was when the gym was coming.
Well, it still might be there. We got lots of time. But the beauty of the gym, you look at all the banners hanging in the rafters, and
an unbelievable amount of history here.
All the way back to the man that started all, Duncan McCallum, with some fantastic coaches.
When it was, what was it called back then? The Totem Conference.
It was, and it was VCC.
Yes, correct.
And you go all the way back to the 1983 Women's National Championship that kind of started it off. And that's just talking about the basketball portion of it. We've had a ton of success on the soccer pitch, where this year our home field is the Langley Event Center.
Well, you've got to have that close to the neighborhood home field, right?
Fantastic venue, though, that we had out there.
It's an amazing venue,
The Langley Event Center is kind of become the mecca for basketball.
You see these banners. By the way, don't be afraid to focus. See that banner right over there by the Canadian flag? Don't be afraid to, zoom in on that sucker, because I hear that was a pretty good team. And their coach was pretty decent, too, from what I understand.
How many? Was it undefeated?
Nope. 25-1 we ended up being.
And the one loss was
two? The one loss was 2. I don't know, some 6'8", 6'9" dude coaching up at this strange school up in Squamish. Perhaps the Quest Coyotes were the only one to beat us that year, with head coach Sean Shifty Shook. I don't know, maybe.
With no bleachers, because we were preparing for the national championship that year, so the students were on the court. OC ball here, 66.
You did have a pretty good student section, especially on the Friday nights.
We did. They were fantastic. Singh with the steal, looking to go coast to coast. Turns, left block, kicks it out, tipped. Labrador able to come up with it, back to Singh, and just a little off her hands, out of bounds. 66-47, Falcons with the lead here.
Might I also add, the Langara symbols on the mats, nice touch.
Thank you.
Nice touch.
It was an ad last year. We also have them on the backboard with the PACWEST logo as well. Proud to be a member of the PACWEST conference. Ball thrown inside to Martineau. Martineau being guarded by Salarise, turns and gets Byer. Kind of got Byer, was able to maybe a little bit of a hook, but a great job on the post move there, and then scoop and get the foul. Salazar out, LaFleur back in. Martineau at the line to shoot 2. First one up and good. As I mentioned before, Martineau, the 4th year from the NWAC, Columbia Basin Community College, down in the Tri-Cities. Ball's tipped out, and Langara ball. A couple times Langara has struggled to defensively rebound on free throws.
But once again, the Coyotes not taking advantage.
Back into the press, ball reversed over to Labrador. Labrador tries to sprint down the middle, and a tough call. It's close to a foul. Is it a foul, or the travel would happen first? Again, Coach Genie not happy with officiating. Can't really blame him on that.
And that's 4 on Sunder now. I'm sorry, that's 4 on Tupper.
A little bit of zone showed here. The ball's able to go straight into Singh. Singh looks to go high-low. Doesn't good it. 15 on the shot clock. Ball up top to Wynn. Wynn versus the Labrador. Labrador, right-hand drive. Throws it back over her shoulder. Corner 3, LaFleur, a little strong, no good. And then LaFleur crashes into Henny.
Okay, can I have a third opportunity to maybe get that last one right? Because I'm 0 for 2. I don't want to have 3 strikes. That was the 4th foul on Julia Kreitz.
There we go. Folks, he will be dialed in by tomorrow night's 4th quarter.
It's a long day today, man. You tried driving through that bridge traffic.
Ball right side to Martineau. Martineau looking inside to Henny. Henny, turn around, guarded by Singh. Little spin dribble, fade away, right-hander, no good. Ball is tipped around and gathered by Wynn. Wynn comes it out left side slows things up and walks across court, calls it out. Looks like trying to go 5 out. Trying to put a little bit of pressure on this defense to stop them and get some penetration gaps. Ball up top to Sunner. Sunner, a little tough pass over to LaFleur, rolls around, and we're going to get a jump ball. Not sure that there was possession. I thought maybe it might have been a travel for flipping over. Langara will retain possession, but the shot clock will be at 7 and stay there. Holmes checking back in for Henny. Look for the ball to go straight into Singh on the rollback. They don't get her. Ball goes out to Sunner. Sunner, left-hand dribble, brings it out. 4 on the shot. Sunner looking for somebody. Got to put it up, got to put it up.
Yeah, it's a foul. That's a foul. And it was before the buzzer.
It was.
Yeah, it was.
You know, and it's one of those ones where
drive you crazy.
Coach,
as a coach, you just lose your mind on fouls like that.
And even both sides, Wynn probably needed to catch and shoot that, but then she puts it on the ground. She's not going to get the shot off, and then she gets bailed out by the foul. That foul was on Wilding. That is Wilding's third team. Ball right into Sunner, right-handed jumper, no good. Ball tipped around, gathered by Holmes. Holmes looks deep to Kreitz. Kreitz all the way over to back top. Oh, nice little left-handed rip through and go by Holmes. Little different look on the press. Looks like they're dropping back, trying to split with the dribble. Get a little lucky to get away with that. Labrador, left side, dribbles to the middle. Crosses back over, draws 2, throws it up, right-handed, no good. And it looks like she's going to get bailed out by the foul call.
Pretty late call there, too. So now with 4.5 to go, it's 16. Looking pretty good for Langara at this point. They have cut into the lead. I mean, they were down 22. But, you know, when you look at the rate they're scoring at and how many points they'd have to get, I don't personally think they're even going to get to 67, which is what Langara has right now. It would take a lot of turnovers for that to happen.
It's the turnovers, and then OC has to find a way to capitalize if they do get the opportunity to get turnovers.
Yeah.
Diving on the floor for the rebound is LaFleur, forcing the jump ball, which now will go to possession to OC, but then as they get under 4 minutes, it'll stay Langara possession if we have another jump ball. Nadia Singh tying the shoes and good to go. Wilding will inbound it to Bullock. Bullock over to Kreitz. Kreitz looking for Holmes. Instead, throws it to Martineau. Martineau on the cut, coming out a little too much behind that one and goes through her hands out of bounds. Checking in to be at the top of that zone is Jessica Tupper. Tupper, the 5'9", third year from West Point Grey Academy.
The Wolves, by the way. They're the Wolves.
Sang straight down the middle of the zone, throws it up, a little miss, but Singh gets the rebound, puts it up, and good.
Singh having a pretty solid game out there tonight, especially defensively. She's done a really good job on both of the Coyotes post players.
Ball's tipped around and gone out. Sunner with the ball. Sunner does not have numbers, but it's going to attack Tupper. Goes into her, throws it up, right-handed, good.
That's a tough shot. Nice finish there.
And that quickly pushes the lead back over 20 points for the Falcons. Wilding down to Bullock. Bullock, nice little pocket pass, and then Martineau with a beautiful little pass over to Tupper, who doesn't quite convert on that one there. Sang with the ball, starts to walk and then pushes it up. Quickly up to LaFleur. LaFleur attacks the rim. Nice little stop and pop, but doesn't get it to go. Sang with another rebound. Labrador's going to back it out. Use some shot clock here. Sunner over to Singh. Singh, sweet spot. Good. Nadia Singh, left baseline jumper. 23-point lead, Falcons. Ball up top by Bullock. Bullock takes it a little strong. Gets a rebound back and blocked by Singh, as you mentioned. Great defensive play.
And not only she blocked it, she got the rebound after, too.
Back up to Sunner. Sunner looking to attack. Smartly kicks it back out. Labrador drops a little bit. Little miscommunication with Sang. Ball's on the floor. Sang comes up with it, rolls it over to Labrador. Labrador over to Sunner. Sunner inside Sang. Sang with the offensive foul, just ducked her shoulder.
Now, you know something interesting, because you know me, I like to watch what's going on there. So, trail official, Karn Dillon, with the charge call, the baseline referee was giving the flop signal at the same time. That's not a good look. Like, the referee's got to make eye contact on that particular play, right? You know, if I'm the opposing coach, and you know me, I pay attention to that stuff, I would have been all over him for that one.
And there has been some calls. Coach Cheney has had a legitimate gripe tonight about going the other way and going against his Coyotes. Little spin, turnaround, no good by Bullock. Rebound by Martinez. Gets called for the travel. Just couldn't quite get her feet underneath her after gathering the board.
Now, with them going back-to-back and then playing, are they at noon tomorrow, right?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
You want to get everybody out now and get your subs in so they can have some rest and be ready to battle again tomorrow. And looks like the coaches are starting to do that now.
So Rokosh and Nicholson in for the Falcons. OC still in the press. Long cross-court pass from Sang to Labrador. Labrador up top, dribbles over to Sang. 10 on the shot. Sang goes left-handed, little step through, no good. Nicholson tips it up. Ball is gathered by Hopia. Hopia kicks it over to Holmes. Holmes brings it up left-handed, throws it far in the corner to Martinez. Martinez chases it down into Holmes in the corner. Holmes guarded by Nicholson, dribbles it out, looking to reverse it. Reverse it up top to Nisyak. Nisyak gets the ball taken away by Sunner. Sunner with a little bit of a push there. We're not going to have it unsporting there. Just trying to get by her to get the steal.
Yeah, and if she was a little bit more aware, she would have known there was like 4 seconds on the shot clock and just let her get it because there's no chance they were going to get a shot off there.
And instead, we're going to walk 65 feet the other way and shoot two. And those are those things that as the season goes on, Coach will use that as a teaching point.
Absolutely.
So on the floor coming out of these free throws for the Falcons, you'll have Ivana Pagely, Queenie Salazar, Amy Rokosh, Nisa Sunner, and Isabel Nicholson. So your 5 newcomers this year, all freshmen for the Falcons.
What schools do we have here? Do you know what schools they're from, these girls?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't have them on my list.
I do, we do.
I like to know the schools.
Ivana Pagely from North Surrey Secondary.
That would be the Spartans.
Queenie Salazar from John Oliver.
That'd be the Jokers.
Amy Rokosh from Holy Cross.
That would be the Crusaders.
Nisa Sunner from Seaquam.
That would be the Seahawks.
And then you're not going to get, you might. Sorry, Isabel Nicholson from Langley Secondary.
You know what? Is it Langley Christian or Langley Secondary?
Langley Secondary. Top of the 3, no good. Rokosh tracks it down and throws it up.
I'm so embarrassed right now. I know all of these. You know, by the way, Langley Christian, they're a thunderbolt. The reason I know that is because they have this mascot who has the greatest costume. They literally wear a giant thunderbolt. Oh, man.
Checking in for the Falcons. I thought Maddie Murray. Oh, no, she's still at the table. Didn't get in. Martinez kicks it out. Open 3, left side, long. Chases down, gets her own rebound. Throws it up, but gets taken out by Salazar. On the penetration there, that was Riley Bullock from OKM.
Huskies.
The Huskies. Now, we do have checking in, number 8, Maddie Murray. Maddie Murray is the second-year player from Sir Winston Churchill.
Oh, the Bulldogs. Come on.
And then checking in is number 14.
You're really testing me now.
Shouting out to those watching back home in Prince Albert, Saskatchewan at Carleton Comprehensive.
Okay, well, you can't expect me to know that one.
Well,
by the way, Langley are the Thunderbirds.
Okay. Did you Google that?
Why? They wouldn't have known. Yes, I did. I admit it.
Salazar. Back to Murray. Has Salazar on the right wing. Nice little pass. A little too strong. Just make the nice little chest pass. We bring it across and we're able to walk out the clock. Nisyak inbounding from Caledonia.
Kermodes.
Yes, fantastic name. Bullock gets the ball stripped, kicks it out. Martinez from KSS throws it. Miss.
Owls.
Ball is rebounded by
You're really
Hopia.
trying to get me
Hopia
here.
from Pitt Meadows.
Oh, come on, Marauders.
And the bucket on the penetration, the N1 by number 8, Riley Bullock, the second year from OKM, which we talked about.
Of course, in the glory days of Coach Rich Goulet, when he had one of the best programs in the province of Pitt Meadows, for some reason he decided to start calling his team the Air Force. And so they were the Pitt Meadows Marauders Air Force. How does that make any sense?
It doesn't, but
anybody
that knows the Gooch, yeah.
He even took them to the Pitt Meadows Airport to do like a team photo with them all in their uniforms by a plane.
Salazar fouled by Hopia. Going to walk the other way. We're going to shoot 2 here.
So with this win tonight, Langara moves to 3-6, and Okanagan will move to 3-8. So they're in a tie, but of course Langara has 2 games in hand.
Yes, when the rematch tomorrow, and then the Falcons will head over to the island to take on the reigning national champions, led by Coach Tony Bryce.
The Malaspina Mariners?
The Malaspina.
Oh,
VIU,
no, sorry.
VIU Mariners.
Sorry. That is probably the toughest road trip you can ever go on, going over there to play.
Quick penetration the other way again, and going back to the line is going to be Bullock. Coach McGalvery taking some notes. It's a good opportunity for him to talk that even though the game is probably not in question with the outcome, the opportunity to still get better here in the last minute for the Falcons. They can expect to get pressed here and see how well they handle it. And you always set a goal of maybe 15 points a quarter, and they have that opportunity to keep a team on average. And if you get that 60 points is kind of that magic number. Second free throw is up and good, 57.
Yeah, in the women's game in the PACWEST, if you can hold a team to 60 or below, you're going to have a chance to win every night.
Quickly up to Nicholson, over to Crane. Crane kicks it back out to Rokosh. Rokosh looked for a wide open Cuddy Nicholson. Nicholson was guarded up top to Salazar. 45 seconds left, 14 on the shot clock. Maddie Murray penetrates right, tries to step through, ball gets struck by Bullock. Bullock's been pretty good here in the last minute and a half. Bullock's looking to go coast to coast again, throws it up right-handed, no good. Crane almost got the rebound, but the ball was tipped
Nicholson was just screaming for the ball there. She was being guarded by the 5', 5-inch guard from Okanagan, but they missed her inside.
Probably needs to swim around and get that full front and not try and force the lob. A little bit of pressure. Then ball turned over by Rokosh, but looks like it might be tipped. No, it's going to be Okanagan ball. .32 seconds left here. We'll stay with us for a short conversation with the winning head coach from the Langara College Falcons, Cam McGilvery. Again, Bullock with the step through.
But fans, you're going to have to be patient because it might take him a while to get up here with that boot he is wearing. From the infamous intramurals injury at West Van Secondary School.
I believe it's a partially torn Achilles, or is it a fully torn Achilles? I don't know if we got the full doctor's report on that.
All I know is more teachers get injured when they try to play intramurals against the students than any other thing that ever happens around the school.
Sometimes you just got to know when to hang them up.
I knew a long time ago.
Rokosh misses both short. Ball's rebound, 22 seconds left. Ball quickly up and turned over. 18 on the game. Shot clock will be off. 76-57. Falcons. OC still with some pressure. Ball over to Rokosh, easily brings it across half court. Pulls it up, and it looks like they will probably just dribble it out here, 10-9-8 as the clock runs down. Well-earned win there for the Falcons. They came out really well, hit a bunch of shots early, and the fact that they shot the ball well in the first half was the key. Didn't take a lot of bad threes.
No, and as you said, they were 50%, which, they've taken a lot more and missed. They took a higher quality three, and that helped them get a nice lead. And the other thing they did well tonight, after giving up the rebound lead, I think they came back and I think were pretty even on the boards with them.
We will be right back with some final stats and a conversation with the Langara Falcons head coach. Good.
Hello?
Welcome back here. We're joined with Langara's first-year guard, Nisa Sunner. Nisa got a start tonight. Had to step in for Julia Sprott. How did it feel to start off the game?
A little bit nervous. You know, had to fill her spot. She's a leader, and it was good though. Yeah.
2 for 4. You started off 2 for 4. Hit some big threes early. Like, I think one of the things previously, you guys took a lot of maybe threes that coach didn't want, but it seems like tonight we were at 50% at halftime. What was the conversation going into the game over the last couple of weeks about shot selection?
Just no quick threes. Like, we want the ball to get in, and then when it's going out, that's a good three. So that's what we were focusing on.
Another team showed the 1-2-2 press.
Yeah.
Still some turnovers. What's something tomorrow? You know they're going to bring it back. They just didn't convert on those. What do you need to do tomorrow against that 1-2-2 press to be a little more successful?
I think we need to go through our options. I think we're going too fast, like we're dribbling too fast. So we need to look at all our options, look at the cutters, and I think we'll be fine.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations on the win tonight.
Okay.
Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Now we'll be joined by Coach McGilvery. Made it up here in record time he's down the boot. He's off of the crutches, and he's back to work. So less time to watch film and more time dealing with kids. I didn't realize until tonight, maybe he wasn't paying attention, should be a better boss, but you did that playing against the students in intramurals?
Yeah. I played 2 downs, had 1 interception and 1 partially torn calf. So my per 40 numbers are great, but my body couldn't handle it.
Great win tonight. I mean, probably the most complete game we've seen you play. Shot the ball well, 50% in the first half, kind of continued close to 60% at the end of the third quarter. You know, you're 7 for 13 from 3. So shot selection is a huge thing because that's been one of your bugaboos early, is not being able to knock down open shots. We did tonight. What's been the big difference?
I gave them a reel on one of my angry Friday night texts when I was like, why can't we have success? I sent them the stats and I said, we get to the line the least amount of times, we shoot the 3 the most amount of times, we shoot the worst percentage. That's the easiest shot for us to take, so we take it. And we finally started to come out of our taking the easy route out, which is why we're having success and able to play consistently.
So you're 22 of 40. 22 of 40. No, sorry, this is only through the end of the third quarter. I haven't got the final stats yet. But the other thing that you did was, and it's a little bit of them, a little bit of you. You had some turnovers against the press. They just weren't able to convert. What's the conversation tonight with them, and then tomorrow morning going into the game? Because you're going to see the same 1-2-2 that teams kind of have the book out. We seem to have trouble handling it. What's going to be the message tomorrow?
I think we suffer from, I call it peripheral blindness, so we only look at 1 or 2 options. We don't know the sideline's open or an option, and we don't really communicate too well that it's open. So in the third quarter, we started to see all our options, and we broke it so easy. And then in the second quarter, one of us was irrelevant, so we're playing 5-on-4, and then we weren't moving the ball. We were just kind of assuming passes were going to be there. I actually asked the team, I said, how do you know somebody on your team is open? And they didn't have an answer for me. I go, because you look and you see. Don't just assume the pass is there, which we did a lot.
Just talked to her. Nisa Sunner had a fantastic game, stepping in for the injured Julia Sprott. What's the one thing that Nisa's done as a starter that maybe early on she was struggling to do as a first-year freshman?
I've known Nisa since grade 8. I taught her at Siakam, so I've seen her rise. Talented player. She's kind of a gunslinger. So at the start, she was dribble happy, where I think she could have led the league in dribbles if we maintained it. But we're trying to not dribble our way out of problems because it's not high school, so we can't do that. So she's playing a little bit more mature basketball and kind of learned through her first start. Her couple games were rough, so once we broke her down and talked about it, then she could kind of see. So it's been nice to see, and it was good to get her some confidence, and we're going to need her down the stretch.
Short turnaround, the same thing you had on the island last week. You got the win on Friday night. You kind of dominated that game the entire time, kind of like tonight, and then had a little bit of a slow start on Saturday with that quick turnaround. How are you going to talk to your team about that for tomorrow?
The Saturday was tough. We had Julia went down with injury with 6 minutes left, and she's such a heart and soul piece of the team.
6 minutes in warm-up.
Yeah, 6 minutes warm till the game started. So everyone's looking over, and she's thinking that her career's over, and luckily it's not. But that rattled us, and we weren't mentally. We really care about each other, but we're so intertwined that one person has a bad game, and then it sucks all of us down. Like, we're just so worried about how we all feel, and which is nice, but also it can be contagiously bad. So have confidence. I mean, I was so upset on Saturday. We won by 20 on Friday, and then we come back, and then we don't have any confidence. And it's like, I think that they think they're not supposed to be here. So another good win for us should show that, hey, we can compete.
Awesome. Congrats on the coach on the win, and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Congratulations again on the Langara women with the win tonight against the OC Coyotes. They will be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. We will be back in about 15 minutes with the tip of the Langara men against the OC Coyotes men.